Two teams tonight trying to elevate to mid-season form, Graham, and really start to push to control each game.
And that gets more and more difficult as fatigue mounts. The travel miles climb and games just tighten up. But you know, BA, you just got to push through all of that and keep playing your best ball.
And the starting lineup for Miami, we've got Smith. Bam Adebayo is out there with Powell. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Jovic in at center, locking down the middle.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
Powell against Markkanen. Powell passes to Hero. Clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Powell against Markkanen. Kessler, a screen on Hero. MP, the pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Will Hardy gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Ryan?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Powell with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Jovic. Hero scanning the floor. 6 on the shot clock. Adebayo takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, over the course of his career, Tyler Hero has had the ball in his hands more and more, and now you see why. He has really improved his decision-making.
Now here's MP, and he drives in, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Powell, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
Well, you know, in addition to his scoring ability, Bam has shown you he's just an all-around threat. He'll rebound, defend, and make plays for other guys.
Now here's MP to the middle. Markkanen inside. He's guarded by Hero. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Being Markkanen is 7 feet tall, he's absolutely an inside threat. I just love watching him capitalize from this area.
Here's Powell in his last outing with 12 points. Hero with the bucket.
This is exactly the start they were hoping for at the offensive end.
Down low. Here's MP. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Hero.
What a cold start. They need a different approach here.
Pass to Powell. Fires the 3. Kessler with a rebound.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Kessler, a screen on Hero. And here's Filipowski. Here's Bailey, covered by Smith. MP outside. Now here's Kessler. And here's Bailey for 3. He drops it from range.
And you know, Bailey isn't going to pass on those chances. He's looking to make an impact on the arc.
Smith passes to Hero. Adebayo, a screen on MP. Out to Powell. This one for 3. Doesn't go for him. Utah leading. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside. That's good from Powell on the assist by Smith.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. And seeing this team right now is a problem. They've got 14 consecutive victories.
Yeah, it's been impressive, and the question now is who can figure out a way to stop these guys? Each time out, they're finding ways to win in every imaginable way.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Jazz. There's a screen. Powell for three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Powell's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
MP with it. To the inside. And finished off by Kessler.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Now here's Hero. He's got 5. Count it. 7 points in the game.
And around the basket, Tyler Hero is a very creative finisher.
MP, the pass to Bailey. MP, a screen on Powell. MP outside, from outside the arc. Rebound by the Heat.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Hero outside. Powell outside. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Markkanen. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Here's MP. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A great addition. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here's Niang. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Now here's Hero. He has 7. Powell outside. Kicks it to Hero. Launches it. It's hauled in by Sensabaugh.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
MP no good.
Yeah, he has had a hard time finding rhythm this quarter. Just cannot get one to go.
It's stolen by MP. He's all alone. And MP throws it down.
Oh, I miss having those young legs. MP taking full advantage in transition.
Heat trail by 5. Now here's Hero. 35 points his last game. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 6 points for Bam Adebayo.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. And the Jazz lead by 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Powell. Back to Hero. The 3-ball. Utah grabs the miss. Coming into this, having knocks to win against San Antonio in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
And last season, the Jazz with the worst record in franchise history.
You're losing with a plan, though. Utah, such a smart organization. If you're going to tear it down to the studs, do it in a good draft year.
Miami making a switch here. Johnson, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jaquez comes in for Jovic. Larson's checked in for Norm Powell. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Tyler Hero. And it's Utah with the ball. The Heat making their last shot, and he gets that one.
Man, devastating move. That was an ankle breaker.
Well, that one is going on the highlight reel. He'll be showing that one to his grandchildren someday.
Now here's Rozier. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland. Jaquez with it, and it's Niang picking him up. Down low. Here's Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass.
So polished from this painted area. Love watching Wiggins do his thing close to the basket.
Here's Collier. No points so far. From deep, MP. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
Rozier against MP. Here's Jaquez. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Utah leading by 9. MP looking around. To the inside. Pass to Collier. Fires from deep. They get it back. Nurkic. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, I love it. He didn't settle that time for a jumper. He found a way to finish with authority.
Now here's MP. He's got 16. 46 seconds left in the first. Back to Nurkic. Pass to Collier. There's the three. Unable to get that one. Some solid D from Jaquez. Here's Wiggins. Outside Jaquez. From downtown. It's hauled in by Collier.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first.
Yet another bucket.
And this is all you need to know about the year he's having. He's coming up on the single-season franchise scoring record.
And when he does get there, I bet it's a long time until someone matches it. Here's the three. Rozier can't get it to go. Here's Sensabaugh. MP high post. MP getting it done for the Utah Jazz. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Terry Rozier. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Jaime Jaquez. Then there's Powell, and it's Larson in at the 2 spot.
They continue to feed the hot hand, and this kid is putting in work.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He scored 53 points, and he was dealing assists all around. He was really special in that game, and they're hoping he can repeat that kind of performance tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, BA. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Here's Rozier. The Jazz making their last shot. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Here's Jaquez, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Here's MP taking it inside. Oh, nice D from Rozier.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Now Powell. He's got 5. From behind the arc. The rebound by MP.
Oh, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Jaquez finds Rozier. Outside Jaquez. 4-3. Oh, great D that time from MP. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Anderson passes to MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
It's on Norman Powell.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Utah making a switch here. Kessler's checked in. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. MP outside, launches a 3, and yes, another basket!
He's done it. A new single-season franchise scoring record. Great accomplishment from him in what's been a fantastic year.
It's been a season for the ages for him, and one that'll go down in the history of this franchise.
Well, all I can say is that MP has brought a season of moments that are nothing short of incredible. There have been a lot of talented players rise to the top of this franchise and deliver outstanding seasons offensively, but MP is now the king of scoring with the incredible season he's had.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Adebayo comes in for Larson, and Tyler Hero subbed in for Rozier.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
MP, the pass to Bailey. Back to MP. Pass to Filipowski. Over Jaquez. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. There's a screen. And here's Wiggins. Hero outside. Now Adebayo. He's covered by Kessler. Offensive rebound. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's MP. And he lays it up and in. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And here are the Heat now. 19-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Utah team.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, both teams struggled to be competitive overall last year, but at least their season series was.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now here's Hero. He has 7. Wiggins outside. Adebayo, a screen on Anderson to stop the run, and finished off by Adebayo.
And that one's on the defense right there. If you let Adebayo get this close, he will punch it on you.
Kessler, a screen on Hero. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Adebayo with a steal. Hero, the pass to Powell. Back to Hero. Miami moving it around. Here's Jaquez. And a miss there on the triple. Utah leading by 19. MP drives in. Shot clock at 6. Back to Filipowski. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Jazz lead by 21.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Outside Jaquez. Powell outside. Adebayo sets a screen. Wiggins for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Filipowski's got 4 rebounds now.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's MP. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. for the Jazz. Sensabaugh is checked in for Filipowski. Markkanen comes in for Anderson. And it's Collier in for Bailey. Miami also changing it up. Jovic, he's checked in for Jaquez. And it's Smith in for Norman Powell. Now here's Hero. 7 points in the game. Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Now here's MP. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Here's Markkanen, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Well, Lauri Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes, Graham.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. Lauri's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family. I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Now here's MP. He's got 36 points. Markkanen outside. There's the triple. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat shooting only 39% so far in the game. Hero with it. Now guarded by MP. He gets it in there. Hero's got 9.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
MP inside. He's guarded by Hero. A nice shot by MP.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Jovic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hero outside. For 3. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Man, this guy is a natural bucket getter. It is so difficult to slow him down.
Here's MP. And he makes it on the layup. MP's got 40 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Hero outside to the middle. Here's Jovic. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero. Moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
Here's Collier, covered by Smith. Wiggins against Markkanen. Kessler passes to Markkanen. And Markkanen with the stop.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
Hero outside from deep. And he can't get that one. Good D by MP. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Bia. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back to you guys.
High praise. Allie, thank you. And it's the Heat with the ball. Following the bucket by Utah. Here's Smith. And again, no good by Miami. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Stolen by MP. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by MP. Markkanen's got 7 now in this quarter. Hero against MP. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Hero to end the run. No good. He's shooting 5 for 12 so far.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Hero against MP. No one near him. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Oh, MP with a block. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding a massive 34-point lead to win the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Jazz.
It's one-sided on the...
That does it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
We've got Lauri Markkanen, Walker Kessler out there with Filipowski. Then it's Bailey, and it's MP in at the one spot. And that's the group for Will Hardy as we begin the second half. Powell's shot is off.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter. Was right in his jersey.
MP, the pass to Markkanen. And here's Filipowski, hounded by Adebayo. Powell surveying the D. Smith outside. Back to Powell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Markkanen. Misses off the left iron.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Here's MP. Shot from the low post is good. MP's got 48.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Looking to end this cold spell. Pass to Adebayo. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Adebayo's got 10.
What a finish from Bam, a guy who has no issue playing through physical defense.
Filipowski, the pass to Bailey. Back to Filipowski. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Hero, the pass to Jovic. Here's Powell. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Well, he's been aggressive from the start, and as a result, it's all come together tonight for Bam offensively.
Pass to Kessler. MP outside. Kessler a screen to the paint. And finished off by Kessler.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Into the lane. And a missed layup. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Smith no good. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And finished off by Kessler.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
Powell outside. Over Markkanen. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Hero. Powell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Jazz have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Kessler. Here's Bailey. Kessler, a screen on Smith. Back to Kessler. Tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Jazz ball.
And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. MP, number 1.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Nurkic is checked in for Utah. George comes in for Markkanen. Miami shooting has been excellent in the third quarter at 57%. MP with it, guarded by Adebayo. And here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Pass to Filipowski. Utah moving the ball around. Free throw line jumper. On the wing, MP. Hounded by Adebayo. Nurkic, a screen on Adebayo. MP, the pass to Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
Yeah, when he sets the pick, Nurkic can do different things on the roll. Makes him hard to track.
Hero against MP. Pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Niang, he's checked in for Filipowski. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
We're picking all the low-hanging fruit. Defenses these days want to concede the mid-range, and they're happy to take it.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Grant, since he's come into the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
MP, no good. For Miami, they've gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. Hero, the pass to Jovic. Kicks it to Hero. And out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. You look at the Jazz. What a season thus far for them. Second place in the conference.
When I look at Utah, I really think the high expectations put a certain amount of pressure on these guys. But to their credit, they have really stepped up to it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
Back to Hero. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Powell. Lets it go from deep. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Anderson.
So far, he hasn't done a lot of damage from three. Only had that one in the first half.
MP outside. Denied by Adebayo.
Well, that is a defensive player of the year caliber play right there. What a great block by Bam.
Hero. Utah grabs the miss. MP left side. Pass to Niang. Back to MP. Nurkic to screen on Hero. MP, the pass to Anderson. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Now called the Jazz. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Smith in the high post. Here's Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. And let's take a look at Miami. Smith out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Powell. And it's Jovic in at center. Now here's Powell. He's covered closely. Adebayo sets a screen. Powell passes to Adebayo. He's off on the layup.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss. Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
Smith outside to the inside. And that one's good. Jovic.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
MP with it. Niang a screen. MP, the pass to Niang. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Back to Hero. Pass to Adebayo. The three. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Now here's MP. Here's Sensabaugh. The offensive rebound. Anderson passes to MP. Utah moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Niang, no good. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, BA. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Collier, he's checked in for George. Pass to Sensabaugh. Here's MP. Inside. Here's Niang. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Here's Hero. And he banks in the layup.
Yeah, busting his way inside. Hero making sure he kept moving toward the hoop.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's MP, and it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. Now MP, 5 to shoot. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Powell outside. 1:27 left to play in the fourth. Hero against MP. Down low. Stolen by Anderson.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they notch another win, number 34 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
MP, the pass to Niang. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
Pass to Adebayo. He can't hit that time. Nice D from Anderson. Here's Sensabaugh. MP, the pass to Anderson. MP, no good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it.
Incredible display of shot making and clutch play as you reached the half-century mark in a win. You looked like you were not going to be denied. Was there any extra motivation for you in this one?
No, not when the game first started. I was just trying to let the game come to me. But the more I let the game come, the better I felt. It was like the game made itself at home in my living room.
What does that mean exactly?
It means I was perfectly at home, perfectly at ease, Jennifer Quintana. I knew where everyone was going to be at every moment in the game, like walking around my home at night with the lights off. Other people might get tripped up, but not me, not with this team. I was in total control.
It showed. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Brian, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks. Good stuff. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. We'll see you later.